Catastrophic judgments will come sooner than later. I want to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Shema Shai, by Hashem, or Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you fellow brothers pushing out the word in truth and sincerity. Just want to do a quick little lesson, just pondering, in my thoughts, meditating upon the times that we're in, life right now, you can still do certain things. You can still, so-called follow your dreams, even during this so-called scamdemic. There's still pleasures that you can accomplish, in the world. Now, certain parts of the world are more, it's more tightened than others. It's less freedoms than others, and we understand that everything is coming to an end. But I was just, thinking to myself how the word catastrophic came into my mind, and how, us prophets, we proclaim that we are the prophets of Yahweh Shema Shai, the creator of heaven and universe through his son. And of course, time will tell. Everybody is a self-proclaimed prophet in these days, and you're going to have a lot of false prophets arise in these last days. But what's going to separate us from the rest of the people who open up the Bible and think they know the scriptures is that when these catastrophic judgments come, okay, they're going to cleave unto these people, and they're going to pass over us. Okay, they're going to pass over us, and that's going to just magnify this word even more, and also magnify the prophets. Okay, the Lord said he's going to give us praise and fame in all the lands that we are put to shame. So there is going to be a level of fame in these last days for the prophets, but it's not going to be in a sense of like a Justin Bieber or a Michael Jackson. Okay, it's going to be a serious time. We're in serious times. So that word catastrophic came into my mind, and I was like, let me look up this word catastrophic. We know what it is, but let's just get a little bit more meaning. And I got a scripture. I'm gonna keep it short, because these catastrophic events, they are going to come sooner than later. Okay, any given moment, and that's the spirit that you got to be in. Okay, this is the word catastrophic. I just typed it in Google, so this is from the Oxford definition from Oxford's languages, just on Google. And the word catastrophic, it says involving or causing sudden great damage or suffering. Okay, down here it says in quotations, a catastrophic earthquake. Okay, the Most High, he can hit he can hit any place in the earth with a catastrophic earthquake, cause a tsunami, kill tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Okay, he can cause different hurricanes. He can cause uprising. He can cause war, man. We're seeing war. A nuke can go off somewhere in the earth. Okay, and those are all catastrophic. It says extremely unfortunate or unsuccessful. It says involving a sudden and large-scale alteration in state. Okay. So let me extreme unfortunate and unsuccessful, unfortunate or unsuccessful, catastrophic mismanagement of the economy. And we know through prophecy that the economy is going to completely break down. There's going to be a total collapse. That's a catastrophic event. Okay, a disease can sweep through the earth. That's what they're portraying it with this corona, right? There's this disease that has swept the earth and has locked down economies, has destroyed so many people, right? But I like this first definition here: involving or causing sudden great damage or suffering. Okay, let me bring this out. 2nd Ezra 16:17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils What shall I do when these evils shall come? You see that? These are all catastrophic events, from sorrows to great mourning, okay, to famine, to great death, okay, as well as wars, okay, and the powers, meaning the powers to be, these governments, the elite, they're going to stand in great fear, because all these catastrophic events are going to take place in the earth, all these catastrophic judgments, as well as sightings of chariots, okay. Just think, a big chariot just comes out of the sky, just sits there, you know, for the whole world to see. You can't deny these things, okay. Esau, he can't spin that narrative. What spirit do you think the earth is going to be after that? Okay, verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So all these, events are going to be taking place, and they're amping up in magnitude and frequency as we speak. Uproars of the people. Okay, famines in certain places in the Middle East, in Africa. Okay, we heard about the supply chain breaking down here in Babylon the Great. Certain supplies are hard to get. Okay, because of different, ships being, stuck in canals and, ports, and shipment container. What's it called? There's a lack of shipment containers. There's always a lack of something. That's going to culminate into what? Famines. That's going to culminate into people being sorrowful, losing their businesses, losing their family members to diseases. And as all these things take place, the people, the majority of the people, they're not going to turn to the Most High, which is only given to Israel to turn, the nation of Israel, you so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, as well as, okay, Israelite foreigners. Okay, remember, the majority of our people are going to be destroyed. The majority of the people on the earth are going to be destroyed, okay, through these catastrophic means. And these things are pretty much, they're on our way, okay, sooner than later. Just something to think about, just something I wanted to put down, and record, just a little quick little video, just, keeping the hopeful elect in that mindset that the Most High is going to completely judge this place, catastrophically. Okay, you can look at that definition again. So until then, next time, shalom to the elect.